Today we will talk about VELO and XLM with the acquisition of SABUY. Not too sure how to pronounce that yet, but they were or are trying to connect 150 million digital wallets and 50,000 POS devices across Southeast Asia. But as I was opening up all of my notes on this, I saw that the posts were not on X anymore. And that is shown here where crypto banker SHX was talking about the exact same thing. And here was the post from VELO that was explaining it, which it does not exist anymore. Here we have an article that says Lightnet turns down SABUY because of price issues. And here is an article from June 19th of 2024 that is explaining that. And here it says on June 18th, SABUY stated that it was informed that Lightnet and a couple of others that the private placement intends to cancel the investment according to the original capital increase plan. And it appears to be because of the change in SABUY's market conditions. And if we check out our map on VELO again, Lightnet is a important part of VELO itself. And it is important because it has ties back into Stellar and Jed McCaleb. So after I was poking around a little bit, I was asking if it was actually happening or if it was just some kind of an issue on the links. Well, Keith Engel chimed in and said it's worth pointing out that Lightnet still has a stake in SABUY, but Lightnet has abandoned the original plan to purchase additional equity due to economic turbulence, and SABUY is instead looking for alternative partners and investors. And in my own opinion, it does not mean that they won't be integrated with VELO still. So a little bit more about SABUY itself, because I had never heard of these because I'm an American and I think everything revolves around America. That was a tongue-in-cheek statement. On their About page, it explains what they actually do and all of the products that they have, and it is a lot. And if you look at what SABUY actually does, it is pretty much a vending machine company, which it's an interesting connection into VELO because they are concentrating on QR code POS transactions, which would cross over extremely well into this kind of a market. So as of May 7th of 2024, we have a little bit more information on what the existing and at that time expanding partnership is. So Lightnet, which is headquartered in Singapore, has provided financial services around the world, including in the UK, EU, China, and Southeast Asia, as well as countries in the Middle East. They also have more than 100,000 cash payout locations, supporting more than 50 currencies and 10 million transactions per month. So SABUY has about 47,000 kiosks. They own and distribute products through over 10,000 vending machines. They have 24,000 package delivery shop franchises, and they are a manufacturer of different types of cards. They are also an operating system provider in food centers, restaurants, and retail stores, which also pairs up extremely well with VELO's QR code payments and Orbit. Here is a little bit more on the proposed capital investment in SABUY That is apparently not happening at this point in time. So it is the document that was explaining the Lightnet takeover of SABUY. And here it is right here. It is from April 10th of 2024. And it just explains everything. And I don't understand a lot of the financial M&A speak, so I just skip over it. As we get back into what this kind of partnership means for VELO itself, and because Lightnet is not completely out, they are just not expanding their investment. VELO is targeting an onboarding of 500,000 users of their Orbit app by the end of 2024. And combined with a recent partnership with a leading POS network to enable payments at over 100,000 stores. And at this point, in my own opinion, there's not really anything that says that VELO can't or won't still be integrated into SABUY's products. And it sounds as if it's a really good fit for Orbit. 150 million users, 10,000 vending machines, and about 40,000 drop shipping stores and door-to-door services at 2 million households. So if that is still being integrated with VELO and Orbit in pretty much any way at all, that is a lot of activity on the VELO network on Orbit that uses VELO tokens.